Climb the narrow winding stair, lantern swinging low. Salt on my boots from 100 storms ago. Seabirds circle restless as I pour another cup. Paint is peeling off these walls, but I still light her up. Kept my vigil against the dark since '79. Watched the cargo ships roll in, some friends of mine. Counted every homebound wave, every distant horn. Now tonight streets quiet break, my final morning born. One last light before dawn breaks. Steady hand, that's all it takes. Everything changes, but I remain. Love and loss in every flame. Carve my initials in the wood beside the view. First time I met you here, nervous, young, and true. Told you about the time I braved October's seas. Nearly washed right off these cliffs, he said, wait for me. Heard your laughter on the wind, running down the rocks. Read the letters you would send, safe inside my socks. Out there in the blackest night, I called your name. On the memory answers back, still I tend the same. One last light before dawn breaks. Steady hand, that's all it takes. Everything changes, but I remain. Love and loss in every flame. Later men in clean-cut suits humming at my gate. Same machines are coming soon, say it's time, just wait. But I leave one window open just in case you pass. Trace your shadow on the stair, wish these moments could last. Wick burns lower, oil runs thin, footsteps echo slow. Somewhere they'll forget my name, out where breakers go. But if you ever wonder how the safe shore found your face, remember one who kept the vigil far up in this place. Let the breeze carry my promise, gentle, old, and kind. If you find your way back here, there'll always be a sign. Morning bleeds into the sea, watch the colors run. I set the lamp down quiet, day has just begun. One last light before dawn breaks. Steady hand, that's all it takes. Everything changes, but I remain. Sun warm in the planks as ropes unwind. Salt on my lips and worry behind. Every farewell's carved in the hull. She stands on the jetty, face so full. Wish I could anchor instead of cast out, tongue-tied and hollow, never figure it out. Distant gulls echo what I won't say. Ooh, heart in my throat as I walk away. Wind turns her hair, keeping rhythm slow. Lines in her palm, I pretend not to know. The taste of her promise is brine in the air. What goes with the current is never quite fair. Her hands drift open, I pocket the pain. Sweet now's remembered on rolling terrain. Heavy with longing, silence to keep. Pull finds me out on the deep. The tide pulls stronger than my heart. Every wave tears me apart. Bound for horizons, leaving my heart. The tide pulls stronger than my heart. Old sails above, rustle lullabies. Lanterns above dim morning skies. Her voice on the wind, maybe just sound. Leaving's a cycle, comes back around. Knuckles turn white on a salt cake rail. Promises whispered, faces gone pale. Still as I wander, the ache remains. Ooh, maybe the longing, all that sustains. The tide pulls stronger than my heart. Every wave tears me apart. Bound for horizons, leaving my mark. The tide pulls stronger than my heart. That rolling line, stretched thin by time, that goes pulling me far apart. Somewhere between the drift and the moon, hold on the tide, hold on my heart. My life, that's well what sort of liquor is that? Early light leaking through the window, sawdust swirling slow in the air. Rough-hewn bench where my granddad sat, calloused hands and silver hair. Oak and pine stacks along the wall, chip tools lined up with care. Knotty boards waiting for a store, sometimes I see his hard work there. I smooth each rail with steady hands, just like I watched him do. Sweat and patience, and every plan, making something that'll last you. I smile thinking of that old man and the life he left behind. Building more than a rocking chair, shaping hearts and minds. Every splinter tells a story, every groove remembers grief. Nicks and notches in this timber, painted in memories. I hope you rock here someday when life feels blurry. Putting feet up where I used to be. Every splinter tells a story. Coffee can full of rusty nails, hammer scarred and worn. Footprints sunken in the sawdust pile, boots older than I was born. Little cracks running through the armrest, honest as the July sun. Wood creaks quiet when I shift my weight, thinking about everyone who held this place in the family, watched the sunlight fade. Passed down more than just a name, showed me how things are made. Tonight I sand away the years and wonder when you'll see how love is built in crooked lines and stubborn tenacity. Every splinter tells a story, every groove remembers grief. Nicks and notches in this timber, painted in memories. I hope you rock here someday when life feels blurry. Putting feet up where I used to be. Every splinter tells a story. Little buddy, when you're older, Trace your fingers here real slow. Granite's mark is right beside mine. That's more than you'll ever know. Maybe you'll build for your kin, set your own bold strokes. This old chair will hold you even when you can't wait. Every splinter tells a story, every groove remembers grief. Nicks and notches in this timber, painted in memories. When you rock here someday, think of me in your glory. Put your feet up and remember, every splinter tells a story. Chairs turned sideways, sweeping up hair. Old blue apron, threadbare worn fair. Faded clock ticking, sun taps the blinds. Razors hung, small town line. Last one, just sitting quite a while. 40 years of faces, gentle as a smile. Holding time, holding steady, never slips away. Last one, and then last, the end of the day. Boots on the counter, laughter in the hall. Faded picture tacked up on the wall. Hands remember every curl, every name. Windows rattle soft, streets still the same. Last one, just sitting quite a while. 40 years of faces, gentle as a smile. Holding time, holding steady, never slips away. Last one, end of day. Slow hand, steady, proud stitch, plain. Last one, just sitting by, oh why? For here you face your faces, gentle as the last one, near the end of the day. Stone age girl has to flame. Pulled off the road in the amber sun. Old white fence, red door where the wild grass run. Tire swing hangs from that ancient oak tree. I see a kid with scraped up knees. Summer buzz and a bluebird calls. Rubber boots stomping the puddles so small. I trade my troubles in the rear view mirror for 10 more minutes back here. Funny how the color fades, but the feeling always stays. Standing in this patch of green, I remember everything. And that boy coming. He can't see the road he'll run. That boy in the yard doesn't know what's coming. Late July thunder, low porch light blinking, catching fireflies, laughing without thinking. Mama's voice calling us home through the evening air, barefoot on gravel, not a single care. Worries now fit and pockets grown old, but the shine in my eyes is a story we told. Couldn't wait to leave, but I can't help longing for the sound of my own name calling. Every crack in the faded pane as a reason bears away. Badge of honor, mark of time, memories lifeline. That boy in the yard doesn't know what's coming. Grin and wide, fearless still becoming, fearless still becoming. Lightning bugs and future running. That boy in the yard doesn't know what's coming. Now I stand, boots on gravel drive, different man but the same blue sky. If I could reach across the years, would I shield him from all my tears? That boy in the yard doesn't know what's coming. But every scar, every dream kept strumming. All my roads lead back to one thing. That boy in the yard didn't know what's coming. To know what's coming. You ever notice these lines across my palms? Dirt under the nails from a dawn that never comes. Fence posts leaning, shovel's got a crack. I roll my sleeves up, wipe my brow, then I look back. First time mending wire, dad watching boots and clay. Sunburn on my neck, couldn't wait to wrap the day. Cricket's just starting as I lost another glove. You laugh, said, son, that's how you learn what real men are made of. Remember that old shed? We fixed the roof that June. Lightning in the distance, whistle of a stray tune. Put the hammer in my hand, held the ladder straight. Said, you'll drop more nails than you drive, but that's all right, just wait. Winter wind biting, breath fogging in the dusk. Axe handle splintered, just the two of us in trust. Hands numb, but I kept on stacking wood. Every blister healed, and I learned what working should. These working hands tell the truth. Every scar and callous proof from borrowed time and busted youth. His working hands tell the truth. Lately I've noticed you watch me from the porch, coffee steam swirling like you know what I work towards. Little one's footprints running through the mud, thinking of the stories these hands have really spun. Pain stains my bedroom, splinters from the barn. Knuckles gone stiff, but I carry every mark. Each line of memory knotted tight and deep. He said love is built by hands that never leave. Dad, I see you in the grip of every rail, in the quiet pride after bailing out the hail. If you ever wonder all you gave to me, just look at my hands, your legacy. Working hands tell the truth. Every scar and calloused proof from borrowed time and busted youth. These working hands tell the truth. Yeah, these hands, they tell the truth. Creek mud on my boots, cold dawn in my beard. Old river knows my name, carries all I fear. Tobacco in my pouch when whistling through pine. First foot on the bank, another mark in time. Found rabbit tracks by the shallows, ice not yet gone. Breath hangs like memory, sun just creeping on. Shoulder aches with years, quite strong and sore. Paper birds peeling soft near where folks camped before. 20 springs I walked this shore, river running same as before. Every year a little more. 20 springs I've walked this shore. Campfire's nothing fancy, coffee grinds and beans. Trace of charcoal kindles, old familiar scenes. Redtail crying out, same thing as yesterday. Dogs bark in the hollow, calling me to stay. Once knew a man called Fisher, built a raft right here, caught trout in the eddies, lived to fight and steer. Settled farther west, dust tracks faded from the sand. Just me and these willows, tin cup in my hand. 20 springs I've walked this shore, river running same as before. Every year a little more. 20 springs I've walked this shore. We Yakamakipi, Owanka Waste. The river shelters me, good resting place. Beaver chews near Willow, new leaves in the thaw. Lines gone silver, beard white as driftwood straw. Shoulder aches but soft now, wait I know well. Sunsets behind the hill where the wild geese dwell. 20 springs I've walked this shore, river running same as before. Every year a little more. 20 springs I've walked this shore. Just a man and a trail, walking home once more. Pull my wagon through the mud and rain. Tracks behind me fade, but the age stays the same. Yesterday was thunder, today just mist. Breathing in the valley, couldn't ask for more than this. Their hands on the timbers, friend, I'm here to stay. You always said I'd run, but I just won't. Shadow Valley's calling me again. Shadow Valley's calling me, won't you let me in? Shadow Valley's calling me over and again. Ooh, calling me again. Sun on my shoulder, a saw in my hand, chopping down dreams and making a stand. Sweat on my collar, earth in my nail. You taught me stubborn, now I'm tough as a rail. Found peace in the quiet, found pride in the pain. You said I'd come running, but I'm right as Shadow Valley's calling me again. Shadow Valley's calling me, won't you let me in? Shadow Valley's calling me over and again. Ooh, calling me again. Smoke in the air, stacking my firewood, pulling up a chair. Fields turning amber, skies turning red. I'm learning each lesson before the sun hits the bed. This cavern's a promise, I whisper your name. You once said I'd falter, but I never came. Shadow Valley's calling me again. Shadow Valley's calling me, won't you let me in? Shadow Valley's calling me over and again. Ooh, calling me again. Bare feet on the cool damp sand. First time I saw you, shy little grin. Ripples chase the sunlight warm on our skin. String of your laughter tangled me in. Skipping rocks together, side by side. Lost in the hush of the river's quiet tide. Didn't say much, didn't need it back then. Knew from that minute I'd find you again. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. Let's move steady like this old stream. Hearts run deeper than what you see. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. With every turn, right here with me. Now your hand in mine, cool evening air. Water running slow, nothing else compares. Wind brings your hair across your cheek. I can't find words, but you know what I mean. Feet in the current, rocks under toes. Sometimes love's simple, it just grows. Your eyes catch the stars as the daylight fades. River keeps rolling, so do we, babe. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. Let's move steady like this old stream. Heart Hearts run deeper than what you see. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. Every turn, right here with me. If the banks get muddy, hold on tight. If the water rises, we'll be alright. This love won't rush, won't ever run dry. Take my hand, let's give it a try. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. Let's move steady like this old stream. Hearts run deeper than what you see. Flow with me, baby, flow with me. Every turn, like you need, right with you. Watch the morning mist roll off the water skin. You were laughing, swinging boots off the dock. Hair uncut through the calm, colored by something. Lost creeks winding by willow tree knots. My hands in cool silt. A river you ran wild, but always came back. Same as I after a while. Carved my path just like these waters. Worn down banks, still running farther. You see me now, rough around the corners. You say I'm shaped by thy father's old river. Carved my path just like these waters. Skip stones, carry secrets. Skipping along your edge. Told you about heartache when the flare came in. Saw my reflection, just a ripple at the bend. Steady pull and tumble, learning to begin again. Rocks under the surface, hard truths I couldn't see. Still you pulled me on, didn't let go of me. Carved my path just like these waters. Worn down banks, still running farther. You see me now, rough around the corners. You say I'm shaped by the father's old river. Carved my path just like these waters. Carved my path. When you left, I drifted downstream, lost for a spell. Tangled in old driftwood, I nearly sank as well. But the current keeps on changing, never cruel, just sure. What's carried away comes back pure. Oh, these currents know my name. Pull me through all that pain. Say the banks remember all. Every stumble, every fall, every fall. Found you laughing in the sunlight, splash across your face. Older now, river and me, in a slow race. Both of us caught soft curves from the flood and strain. Content to keep winding and circle back again. Carved mine just like these waters. Worn down banks, still running farther. You see me now, rough around the Carve my path just like these waters. Carve my path with the river I belong. Carved but never gone. I waited on your porch swing, watching lightning bugs and time breathe. Your laugh was in the kitchen window, drifting over red clay streets. Was always something sitting heavy between hello and goodnight grin. I talked around it, whistled easy, let the night air carry me again. Now you're brushing out your summer hair, bare feet on the stairs. I'm sitting with this coffee, the clock says 8:30. Side by side, miles in our silence, breaking every unspoken line. There's so much that I've circled, but never quite crossed in all this time. Some words take 20 years to say, holding back every day. Close as breath, far as May. Some words take 20 years to say. I remember we carved names in old oak wood at the bus stop gate. My jacket on your shoulders, winter couldn't get close to us that day. Secrets hidden in the tire swing, promises chasing down the rain. I learned quiet can be shelter, but silence hangs a kind of pain. Beneath the willow I stumble, fumble for something true. You'd look at me, eyes all questions, smiles almost new. Pages turning, pages burning, years we let them lie. I nearly said it, almost meant it, too scared to try. Maybe tonight I'll find it somewhere in this trembling side. Don't wanna wander 10 more years, passing the same goodbye. If your heart's waiting for the answer, longing through the years, if you still feel the echo, maybe now you'll hear. This chair's grown older with us, coffee gone cold on the table. You look up, sun in your lashes, like you're searching for the words if you're able. I draw a breath and all of me shakes. You just smile and stay. We meet in that hush, in that almost, until I finally say, some words take 20 years to say. Hold it back every day. Fall asleep, close his breath, far as May. Some words take 20 years to say. Hey, it's me again. Still leaning on this cold stone. Sun slipping low, you cross the yard. Just like last time. You walk by, basket swaying at your side. Patch on my arm, you see the split skin. Fiddle sings distant, boots in the dirt. Say my name quick, half smile in your eyes. I don't say much, don't know how to start it. Hands rough, voice cracks, watch you patch me up. Your touch lingers, short words, nervous laugh. keep looking down, you look up, I don't move. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls, over and over. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls. You know the guards talk, I let them talk. Stayed out late, just to see you again. Told you it's nothing, you shook your head. Nothing's nothing, you say. Kinda quiet, not looking. My post run still sunrise, your village still up. Fiddle carrying night, measure to measure. I lift my hand, hesitate, let it fall. Say your name twice, you shake your head, I keep standing. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls, over and over. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls. Stones remember your footsteps, I remember your voice. Everyone watching, I just keep waiting. Didn't ask for this, didn't plan the feeling. Flinch at the crossbow, at the prayer of goodbye. Half a life on this side, half a life on yours. Still nothing changes, except when you're here. Still nothing changes, except this. Everything changes, beyond these castle walls. I never wanted to choose, I never wanted you, I never walk away. Still hear you, every word, every sound, even quiet, even far. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls, just you and me. Beyond these castle walls, beyond these castle walls. By the fireside, you turn your face to mine. I say let me spin a tale from a world I left behind. Smoke rising and the stars lean close. Way back in the old days I heard it told. There was a warrior living high on a lonely hill. Carved to pride, never knew how to kneel. Thunder in his chest, never felt a chill. But he traded all just to feel something real. Forever ain't worth living if I can't spend it with you. I'd give up all the endless nights for one morning waking next to you. The river ran wild, wind sang through the pines. He found a woman with firelight in her eyes. He had 1,000 lifetimes, but she had just one song. He told her, take my forever, so her days won't feel so long. He let go of high places, let himself fall. Gave up being legend, answered her call. Everything he was, he laid down like a code. If love ends a gamble, then a mortal's betting hope. Forever ain't worth living if I can't spend it with you. I'd walk away from endless time for one season loving true. just talking myth tonight. I'd trade away what's left of pride just to see your simple smile by the firelight. Forever ain't worth living if I can't spend it with you. I'd give up all the endless nights for one morning waking next to you.
Crickets singing low, boots in the dirt, sun fading slow, shirt sleeves rolled up, smoke curls around my granddad's reign. He'd sit and hum, eyes far away. Some tales burn brighter than stars, easy to find, hard to keep. Stone in his hands, 6 shadows behind. Old cedar snaps while names go untold. I watch his fingers tracing the dust. He tips his hat, glances at me. Some tales burn brighter than stars, up there hanging right here beneath. One quiet laugh, 2 boots worn thin, 3 winding trails for going in. He'd name each one, pause for the fire. 7 one night, lost in the sky. I lean in, no words said aloud. Truth flickers wild when the world calms down. Some tales burn brighter than stars, passed hand to hand through the sparks, through the years. Standing here where the blacktop meets the gravel, pickup truck idling soft and slow, watching dust devils dance across the county line, radio playing songs I used to know.
Small town signs pointing to direction. One says stay, and one says go. Should I chase what's calling down that highway, or am I just running from what I already know? Grandpa's words still ringing in my memory. Son, some roots run mighty deep. Friday nights at Miller's old gas station, those promises we swore we'd always keep. Feel the weight of generations watching as I grip this steering wheel. Should I chase what's calling down that highway, or am I just running from what I already know? Every face in every storefront window, every handshake, every smile, every Sunday morning church bell ring, every acre, every mile, they're all part of who I'm becoming. Something's pulling me to roam. The sun's getting lower on the horizon, and these crossroads won't give me a sign. My heart's split like this road before me, between what's yours and what's mine. Maybe sometimes love means leaving to understand why you should stay. Should I chase what's calling down that highway, or am I just running in from I already know? Am I just running from what I already know? Mail truck pulled away this morning, left me standing at my door. Return address from California, hands shaking like never before. Paper feels like heavy stone, words I never thought I'd hold. 20 years of silence speak louder than words could ever be. Time don't heal what time can't see, when memories come back to me. Back when life was simple choices, baseball games and county fairs. Still remember both our voices, making plans we thought we'd share.
Now I'm sitting with this letter, better late than never, I suppose. Every line I read's a window to the path that neither chose. Thinking back to summer days, the ways we made our great escape. Two kids with wide ambition, no permission, staying up too late. Life put us in different lanes, a pain and change we couldn't face. All those things we left unsaid, they spread like wildfire into space. Now these words upon the page, you wait, the feelings I can't shake. Was it fate or just the way the choices that we had to make? Sometimes life just moves along till something makes you pause. What feels broken for so long might just be what was. Time keeps rolling on, till the distance is gone. 20 years of silence speak louder than words could ever be. Time don't heal what time can't see, but maybe now we both can breathe. Sometimes silence speaks.
Found you in that empty field one morning, ribbons showing through your weathered coat. Couldn't get within 20 feet of you before you turn and run headlong. Every day I'd leave some hay and water, watch you from the fence line far away. Something in your eyes looked so familiar, like you knew just what I had to say. Wild hearts still know how to trust, even when the world's been cruel. Take some time to shake off the dust, but wild hearts still know how to trust, still know how to trust. 3 weeks passed before you let me near you, brush your mane and check your wounded knee. Felt my own scars starting to heal up as you learned to trust in me. Now we walk together in the mornings, share our breakfast as the sun comes up. Funny how two broken souls can mend when they give each other time enough. Wild hearts still know how to trust, even when the world's been cruel. Take some time to shake off the dust, but wild hearts still know how to trust, still know how to trust. You taught me more than I taught you about letting go of yesterday. Sometimes the strongest thing to do is give your heart another day. Now you come running when I call you, head held high, spirit running free. Looking at you, I finally understand what love was trying to teach me. Wild hearts still know how to trust, even when the world's been cruel. Take some time to shake off the dust, but wild hearts still know how to trust. Wild hearts still know how to trust, even when the world's been cruel. Take some time to shake off the dust, but wild hearts still know how to trust, still know how to trust. Wild hearts still know stainless steel for so many years, fighting battles in distant lands. My sword's got stories that bring me tears, but my heart still hopes you'll understand. Time has changed the man you used to know. These scars run deeper than what shows. Would you still know my heart beneath this armor? Would you recognize the soul you loved before? 'Cause I'm still that boy who sang beneath your window, even if these hands have seen too much war. Now I'm trading my shield for this old guitar, singing songs in village squares. Though my voice is rough from the road so far, I keep hoping that you're still there. Each town I pass through, I see your face. In every crowd I seek your grace. Would you still know my heart beneath this armor? Would you recognize the soul you loved before? 'Cause I'm still that boy who sang beneath your window, even if these hands have seen too much more. Through Castle Hall, past Kingdom Wall, each step leads back to where you are. Would you still know my heart beneath this armor? Would you recognize the soul you loved before? 'Cause I'm still that boy who sang beneath your window, even if these hands have seen too much war. Even if these hands have seen too much war. Well, you rolled into town with your polished boots and smile, selling promises sweet as summer wine. Got these good folks gathered round like moths around a flame, but I've seen your kind 100 times. Your fancy words and schemes might work in other places, where desperate times make desperate faces blind. But we've worked too hard to build this life we're living, and I won't let you steal their peace of mind. Your silver tongue won't fool these folks tonight. They're salt of the earth, ain't no wrong from right. You can't pack up your lies and your snake oil show, 'cause truth runs deeper than the seeds you sow. In this town we stand as one, and your time here is done. I've watched you work the crowd with calculated grace, spinning tales of fortune just beyond their reach. But these calloused hands have built something sacred here. There's some things money just can't teach. Your silver tongue won't fool these folks tonight. Their salt of the earth ain't no wrong from right. You can't pack up your lies and your snake oil show. 'Cause truth runs deeper than the seed you sow. In this town we stand as one, and your time here is done. Behind that charm, there's nothing but fool's gold. These streets ain't yours to pay. These hearts ain't yours to hold. This land was built on sweat and honest days, and we won't let you take that away. Your silver tongue won't fool these folks tonight. Their salt of the earth ain't no wrong from right. You can't pack up your lies and your snake oil show. 'Cause truth runs deeper than the seed you sow. In this town we stand as one, and your time here is done. I stood here watching dust clouds roll across the yard. These faded pictures on the wall keep calling out. Your tired hands built something beautiful from nothing, and I can't bear to let it slip away now. When the bank comes calling, when the world stops turning, something deep inside me starts to burn. And I hear your voice returning. The same blood runs through these veins. The same heart, the same flame. Like you, I'll rise again. 'Cause the same blood runs through these veins. Remember how you taught me every inch of this land. Said, son, there's more than dirt beneath your feet. Through summer drought and winter storms, you stood your ground. Now I understand what freedom means to me. When the pain comes calling, when the world stops turning, something deep inside me starts to burn. And I hear your voice returning. The same blood runs through these veins. The same heart, the same flame. Like you, I'll rise again. 'Cause the same blood runs through these veins. They say Times are changing, but some things stay true. Everything you build here lives on in what I do. The same blood runs through these veins, the same heart, the same flame. Like you, I'll rise again, 'cause the same blood runs through thee. The same blood runs through